Good evening, it's RV Debs. It's Monday night live stream. I hope you all can come in and join me. I just uploaded a video, but I know it's two things at the same time, but it's just how I rolled this week. I'm hearing a helicopter, which usually means the medical helicopter. Nobody likes to hear it here. I'm going to open up a window like I do, and be right with you guys. Hi, Linda. Hi, Kimberly. It's nice to see you guys. Yeah, I'm just kind of opening things up. Hi, Mary. Okay. There. All set. Hi, Ace. Welcome. Good to see you guys. Happy Monday, right? One day is the same as the next. Hi, Tanya. Oh, hi, Butterbean Head. Um, what I meant was whenever you hear a helicopter here in Knox City, it's a medical helicopter. It goes to the hospital and to Dallas or Abilene or whatever. Hello, Theo's man, or the Ozman. Is it the Ozman? I guess that's what it is. Avery, how you doing, Avery? And Carla and Carol, plain vanilla grandma. How you doing, sweetie? Oh my gosh, I have an ice maker. Okay, you guys, there's ice. They're little. I use the small ones. I can do small. I haven't done large yet. Hi, Emily. I'm so happy to have it. And I'll tell you what, I got this ice maker. Ah, yes. Yeah, whenever you hear the helicopter, you think someone's going to the hospital or rushing to the hospital. Um, yeah, I'm gonna do some different ones tonight. I'm gonna try not to be too boring for anybody. But it is fun because one of the things about asking questions and people answering, we do get to know each other, you know? Oh, thank you, Ace. I did lose weight. I've lost, I'd say, a solid 25 pounds. It was up to 30 I lost. But I haven't weighed myself too much in the last week. I'm hoping I'm gonna get back on the track because I really need to keep going. But it's hard. It really is because eating is like something you have to do every day, and then if you get off of your program that you've set for yourself, then you're off for like days. Hi, Nana. So, oh, I see. Okay. Anyway, so I have ice in my ice maker. This is actually the first batch and I have a bag in the freezer. See, so that I turned it off. I have a cover for it. The kittens were all over the area thinking like, what is this thing? But they'll get used to it. Yeah, I think that trivia and just party questions are pretty good. Sometimes I have things to say, and sometimes I need help. Help. The ice maker's working good, and I've only done one batch. The first batch you throw out, and then you make them. It doesn't take long, and it's pretty silent. Um, it's got an automatic shut off if there's no water left. I do unplug it so that nothing's plugged in at night because it's got like refrigeration gas in there. So anything that you're not around, that I figure I'll keep it unplugged. Your dogs like ice. I've given ice to Lily and Rosie, but they're not like major ice dogs. I put some ice in the kitty's water today. My first batch. Hi, Carrie Joe. Yeah, so I got an ice maker, and the reason I even want to tell you this is that I have a group of friends, and they know who they are, and they all sent me gifts on my PayPal during my birthday week, the week before, and it's because they knew I wanted an ice maker. So I treated myself and got an ice maker, and I want to thank everybody that was involved in that. And that's how that happened. Hi, Maryland. This ice maker was bought not on Amazon. I got it ordered through Montgomery Ward from Mary ordered it for me, and I just paid her. How you doing, Maryland? Yeah, you can see that later. Hi, Mr. BCBC. I don't know how you say it. Yeah, okay. It is getting crazy out there, and I agree. Hello, Julia from Tennessee, Knoxville. Man, I have a story about Knoxville, Tennessee. Um, I don't know if you want to hear it, but anyway. So I got my ice maker. I also got the dogs their Seresta flea collars, which are like they're right under $100 for the two, but they last 8 months. So everything I got for my birthday was spent on stuff that I have for that I'm gonna have, and it's wonderful. Hi, Minnow Fairy. And the kittens are doing well, and the dogs are doing good, and like Rosie's laying right there. Yeah, Lily's on the floor. She's in her little bed. So, yeah. Listen, there's a lot of shit going out there in the world. It's really sad. We could talk for 2 hours about the bad things that are happening out in our world. We really could. I could definitely, do that with y'all. Or we could forget about the bad things that are happening out there and just kind of like talk about things that are at least upbeat, positive energy. Um, I don't know. I think we need that even more than, talking about the news and what's going on and the this and the that. Sucks. That's nice. Marilyn says that she's been doing a Hallmark movie kind of day to day. I didn't know Montgomery Ward was still around. Is he still around? Wow. He must be very old. No, the election's over, Kimberly, but it's not over. And so I haven't been watching a lot. I mean, you just can't help that you catch it here and there, but I don't sit there and watch, the whole thing. And it's bad. And you know what? That's what I think is why we come in here to chat with each other and enjoy company, to get away from all that. Hello, Carla from Alberta, Canada, and hi, Molly. Hi, Beverly. Oh, so good to see you. Okay, Mr. Whatever your name is, BCBC. I hear you. I think we've read that already. Menno Fairy says today someone gave me a costuming rubber stamps, and I'm trying to design some art. You could do rubber stamps and watercolors, and it really looks good. I've seen a video on it. Maryland says that they close schools again until December 7th, which is definitely frustrating for parents that have to go to work, for sure. And then Menno Fairy says Michigan has been cold, so I figure I will be doing art all winter. That's what I do anyway, but yeah, when it's cold and you can't go out, get your hands and eyes busy. Tanya said it was a beautiful day in southern Oklahoma today and no wind. It was beautiful here. Very beautiful. Like maybe high of maybe 78. I don't know. It's kind of chilly right now. Right, Ace. That's what I wanted to do. Is I just want us to, at least when you know you're going to see RV Debs, most of the time, I mean, there are times when I've had sadness or I've shared it. You know, I can't help it because I'm only me. But mostly, I think you're going to find that I try to direct all of us into some good stuff. You know, we know some good stuff, don't we? I made this necklace today. It's short, but it still goes over the head, so that's nice. And then I have this, I'll show you. I made this one, which really matches this one, but it's 40, this one's like 42 inches, between, I think 42 or to 44. So it's real long. And that was what I did. I know I'm changing the subject, but that's happy because for me, it keeps me going. You know, it really does. I enjoy it. Okay, what have I missed? Menno Fairy, yeah, look, do a search on here on YouTube for watercolors. I think the lady's name is Frugal Art. She just did a thing with stamps and watercolors, and it looks gorgeous. Yeah, the wind can really beat you up, can it? Yes, there are places that are shutting down, and we have to like, and you know, it's the way it's going to have to be for a little while. Unfortunately for all of us, because nobody wants to. Carla said I'm in college and changed to online. Not nearly as easy to study for me. I love the people interaction to help me learn. Yeah, me too, that's for sure. Glad we can go online and do it though. Yeah, Carla, I can understand why in-person learning is easier and more fun and just enjoyable. This is a little harder and you just have to really, you know, buckle down, I guess. Totally Kathy. Hello, sweetie. I got my ice maker. That's very cool to hear and read, Kimberly. Let's see. I know, but I just saw the video, Menno Fairy, of this lady doing watercolors for Christmas cards, and she had stamped. I don't know how she exactly did it. I didn't. I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm sure if she can do it, you can do it. I love it. I'm drinking a Diet Coke with ice in it. See the ice? And it didn't take too long, and you know it's really pretty. The red was the only, I really only had the pick of red if I wanted to get it fast. And you know what? I don't mind the color. That's wild, Kimberly. I'm sorry, I just read that. Me too. I'm glad I got it. I will cherish it. I've got it covered. Kathy's, I've got the box that comes in with, and I just put the box over it with a jug of like a gallon of water so that doesn't blow off. But Kathy's gonna make an a fabric like sort of like a table cover that's made out of plastic, waterproof, and she's gonna do a slip cover right over the box, and it'll be the right size. Very easy to use. I when you get it, you know, you take it apart, which is not much. There's a basket and a scooper, and wipe it down. It said with like water and vinegar when you clean it, and rinse off the basket. And then I just poured the water in the reservoir and hit the button. I hit small, and you know, and it's kind of neat to watch because it's like You know, you got your water, and then there's this little thing that goes down, and water fills it all up, and then it cuts off the water, and like the ice falls into it. It's really neat. Like a little, I don't know. It takes, I think it said 7 to 13 minutes to do, like, I don't know how long. It took, I'd say it took 20 minutes, and I had a basket full, and I've got a bag in the freezer. Marianne, why you can't do a live stream without the UK being in it, right? So here I am this evening. Well, welcome, Marianne from the UK. I'm glad you're here. It's always good to have people from all over the place. Well, let's see. So I was thinking, like, what can I look up for us to play with and party with tonight? And so I came up with some questions. I could not answer this one when I read it. I wonder if you can answer this one. Now, here's the question, and definitely feel free to put your 2 cents in. If you had to be handcuffed to one person for an entire month, who would it be? Now, my husband passed away, or I'd say him. I don't know. I guess maybe Kathy, and that would be hard, because really. What would you all say? I'm curious. If you had to be handcuffed for a month to someone. Linda said her husband, which to me makes a lot of sense. Kimberly, my daughter's certainly not my husband. Meadow Fairy's getting into it. She says Tom Selleck. Okay, if we can do like that, I'm gonna be hand in hand with Paul McCartney. I hope his wife doesn't mind. It would be hard to be handcuffed to anybody, especially when you want to go to the bathroom and change clothes. How can you even change clothes if you got one hand? I don't think you can change clothes when you have a handcuff on. Maybe something you could change. Couldn't change your pants. No, I don't think you. I guess you could have clothes hanging. Butterbean said she'd have Robin Williams. Yeah, I think it'd be hard, actually, anybody handcuffed. It was kind of a weird question because, like, when's that going to happen? Never. Okay. Let's see what else. Would you rather have more time or more money? Would you rather have more time or more money? That's another one, huh? I'll take time. Thank you, Jeremiah. These earrings, my best friend Kathy, she gave them to me, and they were got in Oklahoma. They were bought at what's the name of the pioneer lady? Her mercantile shop. That's where they came from. Butterbean had said more money, and Marilyn said I have enough of both. Oh, well, that's nice. Money at the moment for Giggle Fishy. Menno Fairy time. Linda says time. Tanya says time. Yeah, redrum and Tanya. Yeah, this came from their shop there. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys helped me with the words that don't come to my head real easy. That's part of getting older, I do believe, because that's one of the things that really does happen. The words are there inside my brain, but it doesn't get out, But my live streams help. Marion says time with friends. At the end of life, time with friends is what you have. That's what you get if you're lucky enough to have friends. I believe that money's real important. It'd be nice to have more, but I would rather have more time, thinking that I'd live longer and be able to see the kids grow up. And I don't know. I just think time's pretty important. Molly says I have enough time, at least as far as I know. More money would ease my journey. Yeah, I know. I hear ya. Today I was looking online for CarMax and I put in vans. And, so many vans came up. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know engines and stuff. And it's really scary to buy stuff and not know if you're getting something bad or you're really getting a good deal. But I certainly would love to, get a van and fix it with a camper, a bed in there, and a little fridge type of thing, and a little porta potty. And I would be able to camp during the cooler weather. I like cool weather, not hot. Kimberly, you must be young to say you have plenty. I know I wouldn't want time if it meant longer time to be sick. No. Marion Payne says that her sister's a millionaire, but not happy with her lot, and wouldn't swap. Yeah. 63. Oh, well, you're young. You're younger than me. All right, let's see what else we can find. So we had a beautiful day. I have kitties to play with. I've got like a menagerie now. I really didn't want to be a mom of kitties, but God, how can you just let them, fend for themselves? Even when it's cold later, like last night it got down to 37. And I took the dogs out about 1 in the morning and it was cold. And I opened the door, dogs went out and they came back. I left the door open and both kitties were kind of sitting on the stair and I gave them a few cookies. And then I had to like close the door, and they wouldn't have come in. They wouldn't have stayed. They're still very, 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 scared of people. I must be missing something good. Hold on a minute. I think I did miss something good. Thank you. Oh, don't look a day over 40. Yeah, money doesn't always buy happiness. They're feral kitties, so I can hold one. I can actually pick the little calico cat up, Paisley, and matter of fact, I had her in my arms like at night by myself out there, and I just touched her and hugged her, just petted her, and she's so little and sweet. And then I let her down. But she still kind of jumps away if I go toward her. She has to come to me. And then Pepper's the other one, and she doesn't let me touch her, although I touched her once. But she comes around now. She hangs out with me, and she looks for me. And I adore both of them. Okay, here's a good question. Would you rather be without the internet for a week or without your phone? Would you rather be without the internet for a week or would you be without your phone? I gotta say that I would probably be without my phone and stay on the internet. Which would be hard, of course. Our phones are internet now. So, what do you think? Okay, so Tanya says phone. Gigglefishy said I can't live without the internet. Yeah, me too. So I'm given I'm saying I need the internet. I can give up my phone. Everybody's got either or. Tanya said I can FaceTime. Right. If you're on the internet with a laptop or something, you don't need your phone, I don't really call that many people anyway. The kitties, in my last video that I just put out tonight, I couldn't get them to go into their shelter, and I know it's going to get colder, so I thought I'll pull the shelter out and open up the ice chest, and it's got the blanket in it, and I threw a bunch of like little temptation cookies for the treats, and they went in there. So now they know what it's like to be in there. So maybe they'll, on their own, I'll just keep doing that. Right, I'm going to keep the internet. Like Marilyn says, you can talk and text on the internet. Luke Van Speech Link. I have a flip phone and I could not live without it. I would have to live without the internet. Wow, a flip phone. Those are old-fashioned. They're not quite as old-fashioned as some of the phones I've used. Okay, so we figured that most of us would keep the internet, but there are some that would keep the phone, which is interesting. Okay. I don't even know if this is really worth. I'm going to try it. I'll try it. It says, would you rather work more hours per day, but fewer days, or work fewer hours per day, but more days? You know, I think I would have liked to had a 4-day work week. If I had to do the 9 to 5, I could do 9 to 6 or whatever it is to make up 4 days. I don't know. That's what I think. Okay, let me go back to my so I can read better. Um, if you could say one thing to get a present from the UK, what would it be? Paul McCartney. No, I guess you can't give me Paul McCartney. I'm trying to think what from London would be, from England. Maybe something about the palace, in Buckingham Palace, or I don't know. Gosh, something sticky pudding or something. Isn't that from the UK? I have a CD player. I hardly ever use it. Kimberly said I don't work only when I want to do housework. I would say the 4-day work week though for me. More hours, less days. Yeah, that's what I would do. More hours, less days. Gigglefishy said I have a 5-disc CD changer and a CD Walkman. Never use them, but can't get rid of them. Oh, I have a lot of stuff that I don't use and should get rid of. Susan says a meat pie. Ooh, that sounds yummy. I do like the food. I like what was it called? It's a weird thing. Spotted dick or something. Hi, Noble. Noble said I did the longer, oops, excuse me. Let me go back. I did the longer hours and fewer days, but found myself sleeping all day on the day off. I hated it, so I switched back. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Marilyn said, I have a flip phone for my spare phone, and it lives at the bottom of my bag in case I forget the regular phone. It holds a charge for about a month or more. Ace has 2 CD players, and they still use them. I do in my truck. If I want to listen to some music, I can put a CD on. But I find myself now that I have XM radio for years, and with XM radio, it just I'm easy. I have everything I want. Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about, Zeke. How old are you, Zeke? If you don't mind me asking. Molly said, and I did experience it all in years. I was self-employed, and it was great. You know how much I love the Beatles. That was the first thing I said. Um, yeah, I'd love that. Wow, that would be so awesome. Hi, Vanilla Ray. Nice to see you. Welcome. You love me. Well, that's very kind of you. Yeah, that's they only see. Well, I actually have a CD player right. Do you see that black box on the side? That's a CD player that came with my fancy RV. All right, let's see what else I got on here. I have a fan base in England. Is that what you were trying to say? Well, isn't that awesome? I'm from England in my mind. That's so sweet. Zeke's in Kentucky. England swings like a pendulum do. Bobby's on bicycles 2x2. Well, I'm glad you're here. Yep. Vanilla Rain says she likes her CD of Santana. You've got to change your evil ways, baby, before I start loving you. Okay, let me find something else to find on this list here. Would you rather be known for your intelligence or your good looks? Now that's funny. A freshman. Cool, Zeke. Hey, Kimberly B. Nice to see ya. Both. Oh, yeah? You want to be known for both, but you can only pick one, Vanilla Rain. Sorry, that's the deal. Jeremiah said intelligence, probably, but I am handsome. Gigglefishy says intelligence. Known for what? What would you rather be known for, intelligence or good looks? Well, I'd say good looks because, I don't know, I've never been known for good looks. Ace, you're sweet too. Takes two. Kentucky, England, tomato. Emily. Darby. Welcome, Darby. How you doing today? How's Florida? Florida. I miss Florida. I really do. I really would enjoy sitting at the beach, and looking at palm trees. I'm ready for that. Carla's going to take good looks. Tanya says intelligence. Darby, the question is, what would you rather be? If you could be known for one thing, intelligence or good looks? Men, I like intelligent men. Women, I mean, as a woman, it'd be nice to be known, for both, of course. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Rubbish, trash. What is that? Vanilla Rain said good looks. Okay. Haha. I'm an old woman. I'm an old gray mare. Is Constantine here? Darby says she'd rather have intelligence than good looks. I don't know if I missed... Did I miss you, Constantine? I like both, too. Oh, boy. That's a good one, though. Yeah, it's hard to pick because intelligence is real important, to be an intelligent human. Constantine, there you are, and he's picking intelligence. I said good looks. The perfect body with good looks, Wouldn't that be a whole new life? It'd be a whole different life had I not had my intelligence. Oh, man. Let's see what else I got here. It's fun. I think it's fun to listen. Because then we talk together, Oh, this one is ridiculous. Would you rather mentally or physically never age? What would you rather? I'm going to say... I don't know what to say because that's hard. That's a hard one. Looks do fade. Intelligence is forever. And as an older person, I think I'm more stimulated on someone who's intelligent. I really don't care for... It doesn't have to be just looks. That is too hard. Would you rather mentally or physically never age? I mean, God, forever young. Okay, let me look because I don't like that question either. Um, no, that's not good. Okay, well, this is kind of fun. If you found a large amount of money, okay, would you keep the money or would you try to find the owner? I got to be honest with you. Depending on where I found it, of course. I mean, if I found it where I knew the person in front of me dropped it, I'd give it to the person. But if I found a large amount of money, I'd keep it. Let's see. So that's my story. I mean, I think I'd keep it. Um, Hi, John. Haven't been on a live stream for a while. Been a lot of working a lot of hours. The 84-year-old owner has the virus and isn't doing well. Aw. Wow. Find the owner, Mano Fairy says. And Lindsay says she's going to try to find the owner. Tanya's going to find the owner. Gigglefish is going to stay. She's not going to say. Vanilla Rain's going to keep it like me. I'm keeping it, man. I need the money. Avery said, I'm probably going to take the money, but be paranoid always. Yeah, that would be the guilt at the end of it. But I mean, if I really did find money, but it was like I knew that it was the person right there, I would definitely give it back. But if there's nobody around and it's a large, a good chunk of change, I'm like, hey, mine. Noble's going to try to find the owner. I mean, how do you find the owner? What are you going to walk around going, I found some money. Does anybody have any money problems that they lost their money? Noble says it's not worth the guilt. Gigglefishy, at least you and we're being honest. Bernadette, hi Bernadette Marie. I found and kept it. $1,000. It was spread out in the snow. Can you imagine? Wow, you did it. Well, I mean, like I said, it does depend on the situation, but I would not go all over looking for people that lost money. But if I saw, like I said, if it was a wallet and it had a name in it, I'd give it back. But if it was cash, you know what I'm saying? They say, hi Victoria. Yeah, it absolutely does, Molly. It depends on the situation, but if there was no one around and it's cash in a large amount and you don't have any idea where it came from, it's mine. Linda, you're going to turn it to the police station? Wow. Okay, God's baby says integrity is what we do when we know there's no one looking. Well, you can't take cash and just look around. If there's nobody around, how are you going to find the owner of that? That's what I say. But anyway, let's see. Kimberly said I'd keep it and try not to tell anyone just in case it's dirty money. Yeah, I mean, and you would be wondering where it came from. Vanilla Rain said I found money in an envelope at a grocery store. It was $53. Cash equals finders keepers. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, Constantina, if, like I said, I was in a grocery store and somebody's walking out and cash fell, I would go and run up and give it to them. I'm not that bad. Promise. But, I mean, sometimes it just happens. Windfall. Right, if there's like a contact, I would send it back. Thanks, Victoria. This is two colors I blended. Gigglefishes, that's funny. She says, I'd probably turn it in because it would be one of those hidden camera shows to see what people would do. Oh, Luke, thank you. That's so sweet. Very kind of you. Makes the girl feel good. Kimberly said, I left my purse in a Tim Hortons in Canada with $500 in it and my passport. The person turned it in. Well, oh yeah, I would too. So would I. Kimberly said, I found a debit card at Dollar General and the gal in front of me, and I'm sure dropped it. I ran outside, gave it back. Yes, so we're all decent people. We're all decent. I mean, I have a decency about me if I know I'm going to give it back. But, thanks, Luke. I love you too. Um, I'm just going to be honest. If it was like all alone and there was a bunch of cash, I would be so thrilled. I'd share the cash. I'd take Kathy and Mark out to dinner. We would buy, if it was a lot of money, they need a hot water heater, so do I. We would get those, you know? I mean, I would share. There's a question right there. The Osmond said, he says, I can't even, apocalypse. You're starving. You find a grocery cart full of food. Do you hide it or share it? I share it. I share it. Marilyn says, my son cashed his check once and he put it in his pocket. It fell out, and the next time he pulled out his wallet out of the pocket, nobody said anything. He learned to take time to put it away. Yeah, that's a big lesson. Okay, let's see what I can read here. John Coleman, he said, I remodeled my kitchen as I was taking baseboards loose under my built-in spice cabinet. A section of the wood above loose came down. I opened it in a small space used as a safe, I think. Was there money in it, John? Hi, sissies. Constantine said, I have turned in a wallet with cash before at the airport. Yeah, I would do that. If I see a wallet, I would definitely return the wallet to the authorities or whatever the situation is. But we were just saying that if you found money and there was no one around, you going to keep it or are you going to go look around for someone to give it to? Giggle fishy. Yeah, right. She's gonna end world hunger with the money she finds, which is very kind. Very kind of you. I lost my diamond wedding band. Nobody returned it. Kimberly said, we found a diamond ring in a bathroom remodel. I contacted the people who bought the house from, and it was the lady who we bought the house from. She was thrilled. That's cool. Ooh, I sold something on Etsy. I'm so excited. Can you imagine, John? He said he would die if it was full of jewelry and money. Oh, man. Let's see. Kimberly said if it was a lot of money, what would the chances be it belonged to a good person? It's probably dirty money, so in that case, I would keep it. Carla said, hide it. I will live longer. Oh, gosh. That's a good one. Luke says to name 3 things that would make you nervous. Those are good questions. 3 things. Getting sick. Having anyone around me that got sick, like with the coronavirus. Bloody noses make me nervous. Yeah, Alexandria is a very rare, like a, not diamond, what do you call it, stone. Hello, Maxim. Okay, you said hello, that's enough. Oh, gosh, do I have to? Okay, I'm gonna have to. Hi, Rob. Nice to see ya. Just dealing with the troll. Gigglefishy says, one, people texting while driving makes her nervous when I'm on the road. That's true. My car breaking down on a lonely road. That's another one I have. And public speaking. Well, I'm okay with public speaking. But you're right about driving on a road around here, especially, and breaking down. Os, okay, the Osman says, I have a button, a red button. You push the red button and someone dies, but you get millions of dollars. No, I wouldn't push the button. That's like a Twilight Zone. Isn't that a Twilight Zone or something? Yeah, driving on those roads, I don't know how you guys do it up there. Avery says, changes in life make me nervous. Being home alone and creepy men. I guess all those things kind of make people nervous. Well, okay. We'll go onward. What's something you've done that no one would expect? I have a lot of things. Carla's afraid. She gets nervous with growling dogs and icy roads. Really, those icy roads. Oh man, especially when they don't even clean the roads. She destroys that. I make it and she destroys it, Rosie. This is a stupid question. Would you rather become someone else or stay you? I'm gonna stay me. I'm never gonna be asked to leave the land that I'm on. And if I wanted to leave, I mean, that's different. But no, I would never ever have to worry about being asked to leave. As a matter of fact, probably wind up in that house, in the main house. You wish you could be like me. Nah, I'm old. I would move to Florida. Vanilla Rain, it's easy to move to Florida. Just move to Florida. You know, dogs that are wandering free without any kind of leash or any collar, just big dogs, that gets me nervous because I have two little dogs. You know, you should see how fast I can move when I have to. Yeah, I'll just stay me. Avery says, no, no, not every man is creepy, just the ones that follow you around in stores, but nowhere, but no, not every man. No, we're talking real creepy. I hate when people have their dogs in the back of a pickup. It's so dangerous for the dogs. Minnow Fairy says when she wants to become someone else, she just puts a costume on and becomes the person, the new person. What's my favorite sandwich? I think we've done these. Gosh, I like grilled cheese sandwich that could have bacon and grilled cheese, or you know what I mean, kind of greasy, and it's not good for me. And I like a good tuna sandwich. I don't eat that many sandwiches. We've done the sandwich one last week. Um, let's see what else though. Some of them they don't even really. It wouldn't work. What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? Think about that one while I catch up with the other things. Pizza steak? Pizza steak. Oh, bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. Yeah, we're getting into sandwiches now. Um, I don't know why you would put lettuce on peanut butter and jam, but hey. Escargot for Giggle Fishy. I think the weirdest thing I've ever eaten has got to be something sushi, like those little eggs, the little red eggs on top of the sushi, and I liked it. Sissy says fresh tripe. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to eat that. Carla's favorite sandwich is a French dip. Chocolate covered ants. Mental Fairy, could you tell they were ants? Cow tongue. Yeah, I've eaten tongue. When I was a kid, my mother would make tongue for dinner, and you'd see it on the counter, and she'd slice it up. And that was one of the one things I did not like eating. Dirt, Nana says when she was a kid. I like escargot as long as there's a lot of garlic and butter and French bread to dip. Who had camel? Sissy says, I love canned tripe fried up. Never heard of that. Ew, that's wild. Let me see. Southern Hippie says, I went to dinner where camel was on the menu. I just smiled and ate it, and it was not half bad. Whoa. Oh, I know what I've had that's kind of weird, but it wasn't bad either. It was alligator. In Florida, I've had fried alligator. And I like conch. You know those big shells? The conch, really good if it's made right. Maryland's back at the sandwich. Pizza steak is the cheesesteak with pizza sauce mozzarella heated in the oven. Sounds good. Constantine's grandma used to make pepper pot soup made with tripe. Delicious. I don't really remember eating tripe, actually. Yeah, alligator was not bad, actually. Is okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you, Jeremiah, if you say anything that is kind of off put, I'm gonna send you home. You've been warned. Carla Garrett says, when I was up in the north, I was offered bees. Ooh, they had stung into the reindeer's skin. I was on a diet that day. I don't know why you want to eat bees. Do you know about bees? I got something we all learned the other day about bees, didn't we? Do you know that the honeybee, when they're mating, the male honeybee's testicles explode and they die after they mate? You were trying to make a joke. Okay, well, like I said, I'm fine with it. I'll give you the chance to just hang out with us. You don't have to troll here. This is like, listen, it's up to you guys. I don't mind you coming in because I can just kick you out, but I don't want to kick you out. I want you to think, wow, this was fun. Maybe I won't say anything off color anymore, Exploding bee balls, remember? That was our last week. We were doing Trivia Pursuit. We all learned a few new things. That's what I like about trivia, because I'm learning things when I'm asking you the questions. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. Let's see what else I got. Which is your best feature? Which is your best feature? I don't know what my lips. My favorite feature would be my lips. I'll answer that. Personally, I don't have a whole lot of favorite features. Tuna sandwich is definitely the Ozman's got it. That's right, Constantine. We also learned that newborn babies are born without a knee. You're rich, Luke. Your eyes. Kimberly said her eyes. Mike B, how you doing? He says the weirdest thing he ever ate was mountain oysters. I've had those too, and they are weird, but I had them in Kentucky on a visit. Ew, sissy. She said I craved dry flour. On my first pregnancy, my mother told me my baby was going to be born glued together. My doctor told me to enjoy it, and I did. Linda Lindsay said her best feature is her dimples. Marilyn's eyes. Violet lipstick ace. Woohoo. Sissy's eyes. Kimberly said, yeah, Rocky Mountain oysters. Yes, we know what that is. Avery said, my smile. But Avery, you're really pretty. Your hair is beautiful. Feel better, Luke. Get some rest. Bernadette said at 61, I don't have a best. Well, you must have had it when you were growing up. Take it easy. Drink some hot tea and some honey. Prairie oysters, yeah. We've had those little round things. What's a dogfish? Gigglefishy said, I like my hair too, now that it's mostly gray. It's true, Avery. I got to see you, and you're very pretty. I want to see you again. They're not quite like hush puppies, Constantine. The Osmond said the weirdest thing he's eaten is alligator and bluefin shark. Sissies, you like one of the last video necklace that I made? I'm trying to think which one that was. I've got so many. Oh, I know which one. It must be the, let me get it. This one? This one? The black and gray and crystal. That one there? Or the really long one? What, this coming Saturday? Okay, I know which one. This is the long one. Is this which one you're talking about? That one that's like 42 inches? What's the most horrifying thing you've seen as a kid? I think someone getting hit by a car. Avery, I know. Would you like to come to a friend giving this Saturday? What's a friend giving? I don't even know, but I mean, possibly I would, yeah. Yeah, this one has a turtle. It has a snail. It has a shell. It's got a sun and a moon. Is that the one you liked? Ooh, I was hit by a car when I was 4, Kimberly said. Yeah, that's listed in my Etsy shop right now. And it is really pretty, honestly. I'm not saying it. I worked really hard on it. So it's not like I don't throw these together, I promise. So that's that. And then I have this one, which is the short version of that. Same thing, kind of thing. Rabbit's a little greasy tasting. Yeah, I've never eaten I don't like venison, by the way. Thank you, sissies. You can have it. I'd love to sell it to you. So, let's see. Hold on a minute while I check something out. Oh, yeah. I have an ice maker, you know, you guys, I told you, and I'm enjoying it. really am. Yummy. Yeah, there's always a couple of kids in here that seem to want to, troll away. Troll away. I don't let it get me unless they start being disgusting or anything. Anyway. Carla said one of the worst things he saw is a little girl go down, drunk driver overseas, still get a sick stomach when I think about her. Oh, okay. I understand, Sissy. Yes, Maryland, I did start with ice to the top. I could probably use some more ice, which is in my freezer. You're not patrolling tonight? Oh, my eyes are tearing. This side tears. What a bunch of great people in here tonight. That's the one thing I do have is a good group of people. I love you guys. Let me look and see if there's something I need to ask, another question. Let's see. There's a lot of questions here. I'm going to go back and find something different. I am just a regular old girl, but I appreciate it. Hi, Clarice. We love you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So you have a dog that is under the covers over there. If I call her, she'll get like all into like, Rosie? 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 Rosie, come here. Carla got an insurance discount today. Yay. I watched 13 Going on 30 last night. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Constantine said, I love Chipotle. You know, I've never eaten at a Chipotle. I don't know why. Okay, let's see. This is a bunch of icebreaker questions. Break the ice. I wonder where that ever came. Where'd that come from? That'd be a good thing to find out. Some of the stuff is like, Oh, come on. Beaches, that's a good one. I watched a movie called The Island, and it was like a science fiction, and it was made in 2005, and it starts off with it's 2019, but that's weird because it's nothing like that. Out of here. What's your biggest turnoff in a partner? The way somebody eats, if they really, that kind of stuff. I don't like that. Okay. Dishonesty, bad breath, smoking. Meadow Fairy, thanks for coming in. I miss seafood. Alabama had the best seafood, Carla. The best shrimp I ever had. The best crawfish. It was just, I miss that. We don't get that here. Yeah, smoking is kind of a turn off. Somebody that chews tobacco, that kind of thing? No. Body odor, yeah. Another one. Lying. Oh. Kissing a smoker, yeah. Nah, we don't want to lick any ashtrays today. Okay, let me go back. I don't like that. Now I can't find what I was looking for. What did you want for Christmas? You know what I want for Christmas? The coronavirus to disappear. Really. I've gotten what I really wanted. I got an ice maker. I got the dogs their collars. I'm happy. I must say. I'd love to travel myself. I look at vans all the time, and you know, I just don't know if I could afford a payment, because that's what I'd have to do. Yes, Constantine said for life to return to normal. All I want for Christmas is not to be afraid anymore. Aw. I just had a birthday on Halloween. Marilyn says a minivan. I would love a minivan. I mean, I would do a minivan and just kind of make it a makeshift little camper in the back. Or I'd do a regular van, too. So, because I don't want to live in the van. I can't live in a van. But I can definitely do a week or two here and there. Even a month. As long as I have my dogs with me and, you know, I'd have to buy a few things. Like, I definitely would want a battery. I'd want a couple of really good batteries, or one lithium battery, and a charge controller thing, and that way you can always have some power. And I would love solar too, but that you don't even need solar if you're only doing it part-time. But I would love solar, definitely. Maybe I'll buy if I get a van, I'll have one of those things you open up and put it outside your van. The folding, like, luggage. So, yeah, that's one of the things I really would love is some sort of van. I haven't spooned in a long time, Ace. But that would be a good way to stay warm. It's not a lot of living space, but I don't need a lot. I don't really need a lot. Not when just for what I want to do with it. Carla says, do you keep anything with you at all times from family that has been passed on? I do. Yeah, I have things. I don't know. Do you eat with your feet flat on the floor, or do your feet get tucked underneath the chair? Both. I do both. I go both ways. Yes, Jade, I can say hello. Hi, Nick. Hi, cousin Nick. Hope you feel better and get better fast, I mean. Keep a happy face, because as you think, so shall it be. Okay, I'm gonna do that right now. Okay. Oh. Okay, I gotcha. I just gotta work on it for a second. Hi, Amanda. Well, Jade, take care of them. Somebody, you guys got a wrench? Wow, you must be 12 years old, Jade. 10 years old? How old are you? Hi, Faye. Nice to see you, the Ozman 38. You come back again. I'll be back on Friday. Yeah, I was caught. Ooh. Ooh, what a burn. Crock cake. Hello. I have my air fryer, Ace, and I make the best French fries with the air fryer. If I was with you, I'd make you some yummy French fries. I know, Amanda. I I got you, sweetie. I appreciate you so much. I bought a portable ice maker, and I got it from Montgomery Ward. Mary, actually, Kathy's mom, ordered it for me. It came so fast. It's called. It's got a weird name, like ice maker. Hold on, I'll find out. Let me see. Not even ice maker. It's this one. Chef Tester. Chef Tested. A Montgomery Ward company. And that's what it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, the ice trays. I've never been able to make ice because of just the lack of space in my small freezer. You got the, did you get the Kasori air fryer like I have? Because when I got that air fryer, I made a review video, and that's exactly what I have. I have the Kasori, a 6 quart or whatever you want, like 5.8. Yeah. Yeah, if you go to my playlists, there is one that's all reviews of what I've done in the past. And that was what I have, is Kasori. And I have a Kasori pressure cooker, which is really great too. Faye's got pneumonia. Is that what you said, Faye? Jeez, girl. You better get well fast. That is a bummer. Faye, you gotta get yourself back. Get those lungs clear. Ice. You just fill the water. You just put. I just picked. I have a pitcher of filtered water, and I just fill up the reservoir. Turn it on. I'm glad you're getting better. It takes a lot out of you when you're sick with the lungs. I've had walking pneumonia at one time. which was not fun to be walking with pneumonia, but I was out of town working at a fair. Wow, Giggle Fishy, that sounds like some really beautiful treasures. I have my mother's one of my mother's I have my mother's wedding band. I have a beautiful diamond ring from her. Um, I've got my sister's a piece of artwork from my sister. And my husband, of course, he gave me a lot of jewelry. My doctor didn't even ask me if I wanted a flu shot. I think she knows I'm just going to stay away from everybody. I haven't gone anywhere. I'd like to be able to, travel, but you can't really go to all the states. It's not like traveling's changed. I don't know. I don't know how people are doing it, but this was my grandmother's ring, and my mother got it, and then I got it, and I love it. It's like pink and yellow gold. From the I think it's from the late 30s. Yeah, isn't that pretty? I have a silver certificate too, sissies, from my dad. Yeah, this is the ruby. Hi, Scottish Sarah. Nice to see you. Welcome to my channel. Yes, it's a really beautiful one. It's a little big on me, and actually, I was doing the dishes and it fell right off into the sink. I lost weight in my fingers. Yeah, this ring was my grandma's. This ring my husband gave me. It's a puzzle ring. Thank you. Yeah, and this one was my husband gave me. It was a puzzle ring, and it didn't have the diamond. And when I got it, he threw it to me. And of course, the puzzle ring came open. It took me several hours, and I got it back together. And the next day, I took it to the jeweler so they could, like, you know, solder the close the gold. And then I had this diamond came from my father's ring. Isn't that a unique ring? And it's very loose too. I had a beautiful wedding band that was my husband's with diamonds across a couple years ago, and I went out and it was freezing, and I lost that ring and never got it back. Wow, Kimberly, you could have had that. You threw it out. The braid. Oh my goodness. Giggle Fishy, I have my dad's leather embossed belt and his favorite silver and turquoise belt buckle. I have one shirt of my dad's. Thank you, Faye. Yeah, these are really unique rings. And they really mean a lot. It's not you can't replace them. Except for that they're very loose. Both of them are so loose. Carlos says I should use a piece of cloth bandage. Yeah, I need to do that because I have almost like lost both of these rings. Avery said I have my grandmother's purse and her glasses she couldn't see without, and I treasure them. Yes. You could probably put that like framed in glass and put it up. That would be neat. That's okay, Kimberly. Hi, Linda Steele. Welcome. We do treasure our. I definitely treasure. I got in the garage when I first When Kathy and Mark moved to Texas from Florida, they took they took for me because they knew I was going to be living in an RV, a big trunk, and in the trunk was all the family pictures that I wish I could see, but I haven't opened that trunk. And then my mother's she used to do a lot of beautiful ceramics, so I kept my favorites, trinkets like that I've kept. Scotty says, "Can you take them to the jeweler and have them sized?" Yeah, I'm gonna have to have it sized because I'm afraid to lose it, and no one's gonna give me back the ring if they find it because they didn't give me back my husband's ring, and I lost it. I kind of know where I lost it, and it was not there. But life goes on, right? Like this was part of my wedding ring. This ring. I used only the diamonds from my mother's because my mother had a lot of diamonds. That was what they did in the 60s and 70s. My dad would buy her gold chains and diamonds and things. But this ring fits my middle finger now. It used to fit my wedding finger. So I know my fingers are getting skinny. Sissy's Journey said I have a set of dishes my mother had for me for Christmas, and she died in September, 32 years ago. There's a lot of things I gave away. My mother had a set of china. I gave it to someone, and you know, a lot of stuff you can't hold on to everything. When I downsized to move into my RV, I got rid of so much stuff. I'm I'm okay with getting rid of it. I kind of wish I had a little bigger area to live in, and maybe someday I will change this, and I'll do something else. It'd be neat to find a really nice guy who wants to build a tiny home for us, and we could just move the trailer out of here and build right here. I bet you do cherish those. Yeah, you don't need things to keep the memories. There's just certain things, like the ring, which I got the ring before my mother passed. She gave it, I got it from her because she had dementia so bad. We had to take the rings off her fingers because she just would have lost them. I bet that is beautiful, Maryland. Yeah, the old china things that you just don't buy. You can't even replace it. I have a set of glasses that are so beautiful, and I keep them. They're packed away. Yeah, no ladders. No. I wouldn't mind having a loft, like a little guest loft where maybe you could, store things in it. And if someone comes, you'd have a place for them. Linda says, "Does anyone remember Cisco? My grandmother, the first cookbook, painted the peas by hand." Cisco, of course, isn't that the cooking shortening? Cisco? I don't use it. I haven't ever used it. But I'm not a baker. Crisco. That's what it is. No wonder it didn't ring a bell, but I kind of knew what you meant. Crisco. Yeah, it's that fat, like white lard kind of. Come in a can. It's still available, Crisco. Ooh. Well, it's been a really fun chat. Please give me a thumbs up if you haven't. I would appreciate that. Crisco. Gigglefishy said she's only used Crisco to rub into her skin of her turkeys. Well, I know as a kid, my grandmother used to use Crisco for baking, but I'm not a baker, so I appreciate baking. Flaky pastries, yeah. See, there's definitely reasons why people use it. I love you too, Faye, and I pray that you every day get stronger and feeling better and your lungs just heal. It's amazing that the body does heal itself. Sometimes you just have to let it go and do what you have to do and it will be better. Avery says that Crisco is used for homemade tortillas. I bet a lot of Crisco is used in this town. See, Tanya's got Crisco right in her cabinet. Good night, Linda. Well, I have a video that I just put out tonight. If you haven't seen it, it'll show you me making ice for the first time. Thank you for coming in, Carla. 15-year-old Crisco. I wonder if it's probably still good. I really appreciate each one of you that have come in tonight, and especially, I know some people sit in the back and they're just here enjoying the conversation, which is fine. I do that. But I do appreciate everybody that has actually come in and gave of themselves to share. And I really appreciate that. You guys have a real good rest of your week. And on Friday, about 7:30 p.m. Central Time, I do this again. And I love you guys. Thank you. Peace out.